everybody, I'm back. This is Dr. Stephanie, your double board certified critical care physician. I work with physicians who are struggling with their jobs, burnt out with their careers, or who just want some career advice. Through my books, webinars, coaching, and speaking, I help physicians discover alternative jobs and careers in medicine so that they can practice medicine on their own terms. And I know this is my second Facebook Live on a Friday, but this has kind of been an active Friday for me. As you guys can see, I'm here in my office at home doing work. And why am I doing work? Because, like I always say, your second job as a locums doctor is to find your next job as a locums doctor. So I had some meetings today with regarding some other things, and I got the good news that I got a Wisconsin license, which was license number 13. But at the same time, I got an email from one of my locums recruiter that kind of irritated me just a little bit, and I'm going to share with you guys what happened. So you all know that I'm always, in the process of getting my next assignment. So I was in the process of getting another assignment in another state in which I'm not licensed in, working with another company. And the situation behind this was the particular client needed to start a critical care program ASAP because one of their doctors had left and the other doctor had been by himself for the last 4 or 5 months, taking call, working in the pulmonary office, covering the ICU by himself for the last several months, and had been on call all of that time and was basically threatening to quit. So all of a sudden it becomes an emergency that they bring in locums doctors to help establish this critical care program so that they can help the remaining doctor, continue to do his job and not have to work as hard. So I get contacted by a locums company regarding this opportunity, and they're like, there's so many dates available because they're going to need 24-hour coverage, and they're going to need 24-hour coverage for us to provide until they can bring on some more physicians. So I'm like, fine. And it gave me the opportunity to get another state license. And I'm always excited about the opportunity to get another state license. So while I'm jumping through all these hoops to get another state license, to get privileged at yet another hospital, and the locums company is in the process of asking me for all of these dates that I can work, and they're sending confirmation letters and all of this stuff, then this morning I get an email, not even a phone call, get an email that states that the client has just hired another physician and they want to cancel my dates in October and November, but they want me to keep my dates in December, and they want to know if I can work some dates in January. Now let me give you guys 3 guesses about how I responded to that. And you are right. I was like, fine, they canceled. I'm glad they found a permanent physician to start working there. But let me just cancel the rest of these dates. And the reason I did that was for a couple of reasons. And this is what I've learned. Clients make the schedule for their benefit, not yours. So in the while, I had given these dates to the locums company. The locums company gave the dates to the client. The client accepted the dates. Those were dates that I had marked on my calendar, and those were dates that I turned down other assignments for. So, hi, Dr. Central, how are you? And I know you can attest to some of the pain in scheduling these locums assignments just for the client to cancel because they no longer need your services. So I had already turned down, other assignments that I potentially could have scheduled for those dates. And while I'm not upset at the locums company, while I'm not upset at the client because the client is doing what's best for their facility, I have decided that I need to do what's best for my schedule. And what's best for my schedule is to make myself a priority and make the schedule for my own advantage. And that is what I want to share with all of my locums doctors. Make your schedule to your advantage, because the clients that you're going to be working with, one of the reasons why they choose to use locums is because of the flexibility that locums doctors offer that facility, so they can cancel assignments whenever they want to cancel assignments. They can bring locums doctors on whenever they want to bring locums doctors on. And while that works to their advantage, it sometimes puts us at a disadvantage, because when we go ahead and commit those dates to a client and the client cancels, that means that we may not be able to pick up an assignment to work in those particular dates. So therefore, you have to develop your own system for how you're going to handle these types of things. But always remember this: the client makes the schedule to give them an advantage. So when you're working as a locums doctor, you need to make the schedule to give yourself an advantage. And you need to really kind of think twice before committing any additional dates to a client who has already canceled some dates. They're well within their rights to cancel within a 30-day notice. I've had clients cancel on me within a 2-day notice, and I still didn't get paid, and that's what they do. But at the same time, you have to make your schedule to suit your own best needs. Now, once again, I'm not saying that you guys, once you have a license and once you have privileges and once you have a signed confirmation letter, that you just cancel your assignments without giving the appropriate 30-day notice. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is to be very particular and be very systematic in terms of how you make your schedules, so that you can kind of mitigate the risk of having assignments canceled on you and you not having other assignments to take their place. This is Dr. Stephanie. Thank you so much for joining me yet again on a Friday for another Facebook Live. But I just wanted to kind of share these Friday fun facts with you today and encourage you to always make your locum schedules so that you place yourself at an advantage. For those of you who are considering doing locums, who have ever done locums and want to get back in the locums game, please download your free copy of my locums ebook at bit.ly/Dr. Stephanie Locums ebook. That is bit.ly Dr. Stephanie Locums ebook. Thank you so much, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.